Hello, it's me, Nancy, today. Do you have room in this camera? I'm not sure. I thought I had already pushed the button, and here I was talking away, telling you about my trailblazing. See, I've been making trails through here. But this stuff came off of that, and that is important because I need to lift the end up or take pressure off of here somehow so that my chainsaw blade and chain will come out. I removed them from the motor because I didn't, first of all, I couldn't budget anymore with the rest of it attached. So I thought perhaps if I take it apart, I don't know. But one thing to think about is that it's metal. It's probably steel or something, but whatever it is, titanium. I have no idea what these things are. But anyway, when it cools, when it gets hot, it expands, right? I remember science. And when it cools off, it shrinks. So it is now sitting there, and I'm waiting for it to cool off enough that it'll just slide right out. I may be dreaming. And if it does slide out, the chain may not slide out with the blade. Then I may have the chain stuck in the middle of the tree. But if I had another chainsaw, this would be very simple. Actually, I do have another chainsaw, but it's a pull kind. And those kind never work for me. So maybe I should wow, a beautiful darner. My favorite kind. The other day Mary Jane was in the woods and she was talking to Heavenly Father and just wanted some reassurance that she was okay. She was doing the right thing and whatever. Well, not that she was doing the right thing, but that he loved her and that, Anyway, and so she had just finished talking to him about that, and then an owl landed right in front of her on a branch, right in front of her. Huge. It was a great gray owl. I think it's the largest kind, isn't it? A snowy owl is much smaller. The barred owl is much smaller. Yeah, so the great gray is a huge bird, but when I saw it, the sun was shining on it, and I didn't get a photo of it because I didn't really see it, and once I did see it, it flew away. He realized two people were looking right at him. I can see the road from here. There's my car. And a school bus just went by. But it sort of slowed down. I wondered if something was going on, if it was stopping to talk to somebody, or if it's 2:45. Maybe it was dropping someone off. But it wasn't going from town, it was going towards town. There are unsolved mysteries every day. Who needs television? Just go look outside and wonder about something. Oh, here comes another school bus. They're heading off to the school to pick up the little children. And big children. But in our case, little children, it's Desmond's first year of school. He's in junior kindergarten. And can you believe it? It's all day, every day. I never sent my children to JK. I went to kindergarten. But I don't know. I don't think they offered it back then even. It all has to do with daycare, right? A government subsidized daycare or add a whole year of school. So instead of half days, and then people have this situation where they have to go pick up the child or get somebody to pick up the child and take them to the caregiver. Somebody liked my teddy bear picnic, or they wished I was out of the way, but I think that they are honking because they like my teddy bear picnic. I like this dappled light we have right here. You see how it's sort of sunny and sort of cloudy? Sort of sunny and sort of shady? It's kind of nice, like it's just dappling through onto my face. I lost my hearing aid. Did I tell you that? It's out here somewhere. I think, I lost it once before, and I kept thinking, oh, it must be here, it must be there. But there was a certain place that I pictured. I think it might have been when I realized it was gone. But there was a certain place that I pictured whenever I thought about my hearing aid being missing. And there's a certain place here I picture. But I've checked all around that place. See, last time it was actually near that place. It's the one that I saw in my head. Oh, no more light. Can you see why I'm trailblazing? Because I can't come in here if I don't have a place. You should see it where there's no place. It is. Well, there you go. There's no place right there. And that is not a pile. That is just a regular spot. That's what this whole woods looks like. So I'm here in between two fallen logs. And I have this pile of brush. But that gets us right back to the fact that I have to move that tree so that I can get the chainsaw out. It is possible. Now, my back hurts and I don't have any energy. But that chainsaw is very important. So, lever and fulcrum. Now, what would be the easiest? What would be the best? How would I have the most force? You know, the most force is with your back legs. I mean, your legs, sorry. Anyway, your hind legs. If you can brace yourself against something and then push with your legs, that is your strongest muscle. And that's where you have the most force. So if I do a lever and fulcrum, then it's my body weight, the weight of my body. I don't weigh 220 anymore. I weigh 175 this morning. So I don't think I'm as heavy. I don't think that I will do as much to it. It's very interesting. I feel lighter as I walk. I mean, I don't think about feeling heavy because I couldn't really walk very well when I was heavier. But my muscles must be very strong from carrying all that weight around. It takes a lot of muscles, I guess. Maybe not. Making all those clicky noises. There we go with dappled lighting again. It's really nice of you to visit me when I'm just hanging out here. This bit of light looks like my strap. It's not. It's just the light on my tan illuminating me. There, I'll turn this way to give that angelic look. Ah, yes, that'll fool anyone. Anyone in the know. Anyone not in the know. Here, I'll make a photo. There. I hope that was perfect. So you want to look at other things other than me? Like, there's this cool tree over there. This Ben's Bridge. He cut that down many years ago. And this one, I think it was across the stream. It was from this stump. But anyway, it's not across anymore. You know how it is with the flooding and stuff. You know what I could do? If I wait here long enough, eventually, Willem knows where I am because my car and trailer are sitting there on the highway. It's not a highway, it's a 2-lane road that goes about 80. It's supposed to go 80 kilometers an hour, but everybody goes 100, which is about 60. And all the other roads that attach to it most of them are gravel. Only they're not really gravel, they're more sand and dirt, I think. I wonder where my hearing aid is. Hey, you know what happened? I was doing something. I was pulling something, I think, off the ground or something, and I found my pliers that I lost last time I was in here. There is hope. Heavenly Father knows where my hearing aid is. He knows. He can see it. Hearing aid, Nancy. Hearing aid, Nancy. Just watching. But he'll be glad to let me know. But I have to get in tune. I think I'm too full of cares right now. I think I'm too concerned about hurrying to get this trail done. Everything is a bit of a hurry. Or if it's not a hurry, there's no end. I just don't stop. I keep going, and I sit down for a minute and then I get another idea and up I go. I love it. But because I have so many things I'm concerned about, it blocks out my ability to receive revelation, right? I mean, I don't want to just think it up. I really need to know where my hearing aid is. But he's not going to just tell me, oh, it's over behind the second alder tree to the, past the curve. I might see that alder tree in my mind. I might see the place where it is. That's very likely. You have to be really still. Quiet your mind. And listen, let him tell you, right? That's what I gotta do. Because he knows what's in my heart. Where is the hearing aid? I was building the bridge. That worries me. But in all my pictures of where it is, I don't see it being in the stream. I'm not sure that... A low battery sign came on. What am I supposed to do about it out here? Be tough. Breathe deeply. Fill yourself with energy. Think, I have energy. Look at that beautiful view. Oh, but you see, I stopped listening, didn't I? Well, I think that it's a pretty sure thing that if you pray that if you see it, you'll see it. Like if I'm looking at it, can you help me see it? Then all you have to do is go and look for it, and hopefully you'll see it when you look at it. You don't always see things you look at. You know that? Like especially out here in the woods, it's easy for it to fall between a few blades of grass and be down in. And of course I've been whippersnippering, so it could be buried. Or it could have been thrown by the whippersnipper. I think it's likely that when I keep getting alder branches in my hair, and I think that it probably pulled my hair right there and got the hearing aid, and then it was left. What if it's in the tree? What if by some miracle it's dangling from a tree branch that I got stuck on? Now, where did I go? Chronic bronchitis, they say. It's nice of you to come over and hang out with me out here in the woods. There's a spot right here where I think there's a bit of a drain for the woods, and it goes down and it's puddling there, but there's a log in the way, and so it can't get there. And this way it can't get there. It needs to be tunneled through. Oh, I'll just put that on my list. Easier to just get rid of that piece of log in the way. Things are pretty rotten in here. Because the beavers were here, well, we've been here 22. And the dam happened before the ice storm in '98, so we had only